Right, let's try this again, shall we? Unfortunately, I have just had a nice, lovely little warning from YouTube for copyright infringement, and well, I can't say that, you know, it's not justified. I mean, in the day, I'm playing someone else's music. I get it. You know, it is what it is. But luckily, it means that they haven't given me an actual strike. So I'm very, very thankful for that, because that comes with a whole heap of other problems. So they've just given me a warning because it's my first time. So let's maybe just try and be a little bit, you know, a bit more of a nicer person on this one. Let's just try and... Oh dear. Right, well, I don't exactly know. The problem is it's not told me exactly what it was that's caused the problem. It happened during, I think it's happened during the Haken song. So let's stay away from Haken for a little bit, which is all right with me, because even though I love Haken, love him to bits, yeah, I can't really play this stuff because Ray's just awesome. So just give us a minute to get set back up again. I need to get everything back the way it was supposed to be. So I think it is back up and running on YouTube and on Twitch. Yes, Shane's there. We're back. Yeah, that was very strange. I've never had that before. I don't really know how other people go on for the most part, to be honest, with copyrights and stuff, because you can make an honest mistake. You know, you're playing along to stuff and you're trying to sort of entertain your fans and stuff like that and do something a little bit different, and then YouTube just comes along and says, nope, you can't do that, and we're going to ban your account or something. So you got to be really, really careful. The last thing I want to do is lose this account. You know, I've worked... Oh, what would it be now? It was 2017, really, when I started going serious with this. So, yeah, like 8 years, nearly. I think it was like May, June of... Yeah, so I think we're on about eight years now where I've been doing this kind of full time and trying to post every single week, and now obviously I'm doing live streams and stuff. So yeah, I've got to behave myself now, apparently, according to YouTube, which is fine. Like I say, I understand. So yeah, if anyone's just like joining in chat, yeah, unfortunately I've got a slap on the wrist from YouTube. I don't know whether or not it was to do with any of the songs I've just played as well, like in terms of the ones off my pad, the pre-programmed stuff, or whether or not it was me directly playing something from YouTube. I don't know whether or not that's caused that kind of issue. I have played stuff on YouTube before, I think, or was it just through Spotify? Either way, it's decided I didn't like it, so let's do with another drum cover. We'll do it off this side, and yeah, if I get shut down again, that means I'll get a strike, and that means that I won't be posting for a while until I get it all resolved. So, fingers crossed, this won't happen. Let's have a look. Another song that we play in New Rocks. There's quite a lot obviously going to be on here for that because it's all the type of stuff that we grew up with, and you know, I already know it, so it makes it easier. Sorry, just trying to set up the YouTube control panel on here. Hopefully, because that's what kind of flagged it for me, saying that something was wrong with the previous stream. So. Okay, so do we have any requests, guys? Please send your requests this way. Oh dear. Unfortunately, I think we've blown through a lot of the stuff that I had on my list already. My Chemical Romance, you say? Well, I do think for the time being we're going to try and probably stick with the ones I've got on here. And that is only Famous Last Words. Well, I mean, I really don't want to tempt fate and do another one. Do another one on YouTube or something. Do a request from there. Because now that in fact, actually, I have cancelled my Spotify, but I wonder if the account itself is like still active. Like I've paid up until like the end of the month or something. If I've got a little bit more time on it, I don't know. Let's find out. Also, I'm wondering if we also still... Yeah, Bet and Ed will play. Yeah, I don't know whether or not if that delay is going to still be there from last time. So, like I said, I've got Famous Last Words on here, so if you want to do that, I can. But if there's another song that you'd rather me play, let me know and I'll get it queued up on Spotify and see if that plays. Let's do Famous Last Words then.
No, I know that I can't make you stay, but where's your heart? But where's your heart? But where's your... And I know there's nothing I can say to change that part, to change that part, to change. words I thought I'd never speak. Awake and unafraid, asleep or dead. 'Cause I see you lying next to me with words I thought I'd never speak. Awake and unafraid. I say words, 'cause I see you lying next to me with words I thought I'd never speak. Awake and unafraid. I say words, 'cause I see you lying next to me with words I thought I'd never speak. Awake and unafraid. I say words.
Very energetic song that was towards the end there. I always like adding those double basses in. I don't know why. Just like I feel like it elevates the song, but obviously it's not in the actual song. Right, we've got a couple more people in the chat. Kovo Gaming, can you play Down with the Sickness next? Why not? Peter McLeod, how's it going, man? Long time no see. You keeping well? Oh, dear me. I played along my piano. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I can't play piano. Like that's one thing I could never really get my head around. We tried doing in school years ago, but I just preferred hitting things. So yeah, I couldn't fiddly things with pianos. No, I can't do it. So definitely not. So, right, Down with the Sickness. I don't have it queued up on here, so I'm going to have to see if I can get Spotify working. I don't know whether or not my account is still, because I literally cancelled it like a couple of days ago, so I don't know whether or not I've paid up to the rest of the month. I would have thought so. So we'll just see if something comes up. It won't be a minute. Right, yeah, it says that I've still got premium, so awesome. Right, let's give that a go. Okay, so I don't know if this is going to be a delay. I'm just going to start playing. If there is a delay, let me know in the chat and I'll restart it and I'll take off the plugin, because in fact, we'll take off the plugin first. Let me see if that. I've got like time adjusters and stuff to kind of compensate for different delays and stuff, and it's a pain trying to get it all to sync up. So let's give this a try. If this is out, I do apologise. I will try my best to kind of get something sorted. Let's see how this sounds. that is a lot of fun. And yet another one that we play in New Rocks. And again, always goes down really well. I think, you know, for the most part, bar a couple of songs that we've played on our set, most of the time, the songs that we've chosen to go down like an absolute storm, because it's all stuff that's nostalgic, you know, all the, Down with the Sickness, Chop Suey, there's One Step Closer, there's like Tenacious D, all these other bands and songs that are from our childhood that we just absolutely know and love. So yeah, when we get the right crowd, it always goes down well. Oh. Oh, thanks, Peter, very much. Yes, some set up this, big up, sounds and looks great. Yes, I mean, if anyone doesn't actually know, this is a British drum company, Legend series, in New Forest finish. So it's the wood is black limber and it's got like a black burst fade on it. And it actually came with, I got it with another tom. It was supposed to be 12, 10, 13, 16. But at the moment I'm just using the 10, 12, 16, just like a regular setup, because I'm not in a really particularly big space. I might try and either bring the 13-inch back, or I might put my 8-inch Octoban back there. And because I want to start playing a little bit more Dream Theater stuff again. You know, I really enjoyed all that kind of stuff. So maybe we'll see. But yeah, I have some new toys, and I did notice these on. I did put these out on the last stream. But first off, it's this monstrosity. This is a 21-inch Vigor Shiny Rock ride with a mega bell, and I wanted something that sounded very similar to Mario Duplantier's ride from Gojira, which I think that's the Zildjian Z Custom, I think, the Mega Bell on that one. And again, I want to emphasize that I was after something like that. I didn't want that one specifically, because even though I love the sound of it, I wanted something that was a little bit more my sound. And I've been using a 21-inch Vigor Shiny Rock regular ride, which is there, for my entire time with Amedia. I absolutely love it, absolutely love these cymbals. I've also got this one here as well. I don't know if you should be able to see that on the stream. And this one sounds like. So the whole point of this is a Legend stack, and it is very similar to another company's cymbal that does a similar job. But basically, the idea between this is that I wanted to have something that was very short and staccato over my right-hand side, similar to what you would find with the closed hat. So I wanted that on this side so that I can do double bass runs with something that's a little bit more staccato. Because I've got my big stack over here, but it is a very trashy, very loud, and it does have quite a fair amount of sustain to it. For a stack anyway, it does have a fair amount of sustain. But sometimes I will have my smaller stack here that's got the bell on it as well. And I don't have it on when I'm doing videos sometimes because I don't really want to get in the way of the camera. But yeah, if I wanted to do a double bass run like that's a great addition to have, for those kind of effects. And it's not that big, that's a 12 inch, I think. And it does the job absolutely perfect. Is it 10 or 12? I can't remember. It's 10 or 12, and it's it's a great addition to the the style of drumming that I'm slowly but surely moving into, where I like smaller effects cymbals. I've obviously got this splash here. I do have, in fact it's here. I have an 8-inch Galata splash. It has got a big crack in the center, so I probably do need to get this swapped out at some point. But again, it's another one of the OGs, like from the very first batch that I ordered. So I could maybe put that over here or something, perhaps. Just like, don't know. Again, it's probably going to be in the way of the cameras and stuff like that, but I can always move that stuff around. But yeah, other than that, I hope you enjoyed that. Kovo Gaming, Down with the Sickness. Like I say, Disturbed are a fantastic band. I do need to listen to more of them, but unfortunately, I'm one of those guys that's kind of set in the ways, and I do listen to a very limited amount of music. I don't know why. It's just I've always been like that. Shane's been trying to get me into more music for years. So, yeah. So, do we have anyone else in the chat that wants to request something? Because I'm going to play another song now from over here. In fact, that reminds me, I need to put that other plug-in back on. I will figure out a way to get this to work properly. Not as bad as I used to be. Yeah, well, this is it. I have been listening to some new stuff recently. Obviously, Sleep Token being probably the biggest one. But over the years, you know, I've got into other bands like Haken, Vola, a little bit of Bad Omens, which may or may not be coming in a little bit, but I've promised a certain somebody that I have to wait until she gets home from work. Which, to be fair, we're coming up to 7:10, so it shouldn't be too long. But yeah, I'm going to play something else instead. Let's have a look through another list. Like I say, I've put a few other things on here today. Okay, this next one we're going to play, I want you to all judge the absolute hell out of me in chat. Like, really judge me. Because the reason why I'm going to allow this is because, annoyingly, this is my most viewed and most successful video on YouTube. And I think it's approaching 90,000 views, which I understand a lot of people don't think that that's a lot of views. Like 90K, grand scheme of things nowadays, that's nothing. But for me, that was absolutely massive. So yeah, let's give this a go.
We were both young when I first saw you. I close my eyes and the flashback starts. I'm standing there on a balcony in summer air. See the lights, see the party, the ball gowns. See you make your way through the crowd and say hello. Little did I know that you were Romeo, you were throwing pebbles, and my daddy said stay away from Juliet, and I was crying on the staircase, begging you please don't go.
yeah, go on. You can judge me for all you like on that one. It's a bit of a guilty pleasure, I guess. But yeah, no, mad that that's approaching 90,000 views or something on, I think, now. Most successful video. And I'm very grateful for that. You know, I did it as just a bit of a joke one week. I was just kind of like, you know, what can I do that's just a little bit of fun? And probably people are going to hate it. And I did like I think I called it a metal version. I wouldn't necessarily class it as a metal version, but, you know, clickbait titles. Steve, how's it going, man? Yeah, we're doing well. Is Jen and hi Jen? Is Jen actually in the chat? I don't know if there's something going wrong with chat or anything like that. If Jen is here yet, but I think she's still finishing work. Michael Bennington, how's it going today? Yeah, not too bad. We had a little bit of an issue earlier where because I started streaming, and then my good friend Shane requested a song, so I played it. And I think towards the end of me playing it or something went wrong with the stream. And it turns out that YouTube was like, nope, that's copyright content, and now you've got a warning. So I've had my wrist slapped by YouTube. So yeah, unfortunately, I think that's why I'm just trying to sort of play it down a little bit now. I don't want to sort of anger the YouTube gods. So yeah. Oh right. Yeah. No. See, she's. It's the way that you sort of said it. I thought that she'd be. She was in the chat and the comments aren't coming up. But we're having all sorts of problems, like I say. But yeah, can you play Hero? Is it like There Goes My Hero? Yeah. I don't actually know how to play that one, but I'll give it a go. Let's get Spotify up again. My Hero, Foo Fighters. Let's turn off that other one as well. Yeah, I don't actually know what the drum beat is for this, but I will give it my best go. Yeah, I know of the song. Not really. I've never played that one before. I think there's definitely some of the timings, the stops and starts that I didn't know, so got a little bit wrong there. But I hope you enjoyed it. And there she is. Jen Bob is in the chat. Hi. How was work? Yes, Steve, sorry, I already played Down the Sickness. This is a no repeat radio station. Kind of. So, yeah, unfortunately, you missed that one. So if there's anything else I can go with. Oh, dear me. No, but thank you very much. Again, certain parts of that, I don't know whether or not I was playing the right drum parts. I'm going off memory because I remember, I think the first time I heard that song, I was like sat watching Kerrang. Oh, bloody hell, that would have been probably in my teens, I think. The whole video with the guy who you never see his face, and the camera's following behind him, going to like burning building, taking people out and saving people. You know, there goes my hero. Yeah, great video. I really enjoyed that, and the fact that like either they're cutting in strategic places, and it's like edited very, very well, or they've got the guys in the band moving from one place to another, from one room to another, whilst they're sort of off filming the next bit, and they move the stuff over. Because some people do that. They do like maybe not the whole thing in one take, but like the vast majority of it. So that would have been cool. I'd like to see if I can find out exactly how they did that. I mean, I've done a bit of videography in my time, and you know, I've kind of wanted to pursue that a little bit more. I've done like a couple of weddings, and you know, I've done a couple of music videos and things like that. So that editing side of it, and I would really like to kind of know more. But yeah, other than that, let's get back to this. A little drum break for you. Can you play My Sharona by The Knack? My Sharona, maybe. we'll give that a look at, and then I'm going to do another request after that hasn't been requested in chat yet. Jen, come on, you got to request it. There we go. Just as I say it, it comes up. Right. I have no idea how to play this, so we'll see.
When you gonna give me
Well, that wasn't my shit show, but that was, yeah. I know that I've heard that song like in the past, and I think I've heard a couple of like parodies, not the Weird Al version. You know, everyone knows the Weird Al version, but yeah, other ones I've just heard weird and wonderful ones using that same kind of riff and drum parts and stuff. But yeah, interesting song, no doubt. Can you play Broken Man by Dream Theater? Actually, that's one of the, I must admit, that's one of the few Dream Theater songs that I don't actually know. So yeah, I think when it comes to like improvising prog and stuff like that, I tried doing Rush a couple of weeks ago, and it was all over the place. It's because it's just time signatures that you don't know. So pick. Let's see now. Maybe pick something from Scenes from a Memory, Train of Thought, Octavarium, or Black Clouds. More than likely, if you pick one off there, I'll know it. Unless it's like Sacrifice Sons from Octavarium, I don't know that one really. I think I've actually got Root of All Evil queued up on here, so that would make things a little easier. But we are at that time. Oh, stop it, Shane. Come on. A little bit of swearing. Come on, it's not the end of the world. But yeah, Pendulum, that's another good call. Yes, we will definitely be doing something like that. Home. What a... You got it. We'll do. All right, we're going to do Home because I absolutely love that song. And I love playing it as well. So we actually... That was one of the ones that we played... did we play it? I'm trying to remember now. I did a Dream Theater tribute band a little while ago, and I think Home. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Home was on it on that list. We were going to go into the Dance of Eternity straight after, but we didn't have We didn't have quite as much time to learn that one, unfortunately. So. Mother in chat. Yeah, well, she's understanding of. It's my stream. I'm not within the bubble. I mean, by extension, maybe over the internet, I'm a part of the bubble. Say, yeah, bubble. Everybody knows the bubble. Okay, right. I have a request that I'm going to do now because this has been requested by my lovely fiance, who I get the pleasure of marrying at the end of July. Mm-hmm.
I'm not afraid of the war you've come to wage against my sins. I'm not okay, but I can try my best to just pretend. So will you wait me out, or will you drown me out? So will you wait me out, or will you drown me out?
I love that song. As you can probably tell. Oh, dear me. Right. Good stream. Got to go to the pub. Oh, pub is pub. Pub is always important. However, Steve, if you watched this back afterwards, I will still do home just for you, and yeah, you can watch it back another time. And then next stream, come on down. But yeah, have a pint on me. Right, Acid Rain by Liquid Tension Experiment. Ah, blimey, that's. I don't actually know any LTE. This is another weird one, even though it's a Petrucci. Well, it's Petrucci, Rudess, Portnoy, but then it had a different bassist. Oh, his name escapes me. But yeah, great band. I've heard some of it, but I just don't know like anything off the top of my head. And again, it's the same problem with prog. Unfortunately, is that you're trying to improv over the top of it. If you don't know it, it's pointless really, because there's so many different time signatures and different stops and starts. If it's a regular song that's kind of mostly in 4/4 or something, and it's got a straight beat mostly again through it, then you can kind of wing it. I love you too, Jen. Right. Well, yeah, I mean, everybody, thank you very much for joining me in the chat and everything like that. I know it's been a bit of a weird one this time because the very first stream that I did got taken down. So, yeah, we've had to just kind of improvise, adapt, overcome sort of thing. So I'm going to play Home now. And then we'll see how far we get from that. Maybe Screaming Fire, if I can get around to it. I've got Waking the Demon set up on here, but I don't know. I always just sort of, it's not so much that I struggle playing that song. It never feels natural playing that song. It's really weird. Anyway. This has a long intro. Yeah, John and Rudess on keys, Portnoy on drums, Petrucci on guitar, but they had a different bassist. There was no, he was playing like a Chapman stick, something this thing is called. He's tall, bald-head, stash. Amazing musician. I've just forgotten his name. So if anyone can just quickly look it up for me. Oh, that is a long song, but very, very fun to play, especially that bit at the end, where it's like kind of like 1916 sections. Oh, sting my finger now. We've had a couple more messages in the chat. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, Jen's holding it down. Yeah, so that was before we had Just Pretend by Bad Omens. Then I think, was it before or after I did My Sharona? I can't remember. And yeah, that was Home by Dream Theater. But yes, thank you very much, Dee, for joining us. I'm sorry you're having issues. I don't know if it's my stream or something that's causing any issues, but yeah, I'm very glad that you're here joining us. Please do say hello to everyone at your end. I'll hopefully be seeing you very soon, won't I? Like in another week and a half? Week? Yeah, just over a week. I think it's like a week I can't remember. Is it like a week tomorrow or something, is it? Yeah, so looking forward to that. But yeah, it was Tony Levin. I'm just going back to some of the messages. Yeah, Tony Levin. It was, in fact, Tony Levin that was part of Liquid Tension Experiment. It's basically Dream Theater without vocalist and different bassist. And yeah, I mean, there was like, I think the only song that I've actually heard by them properly that I could probably recognise if I heard it would be When the Levee Breaks. But I couldn't play it, like, by any stretch, jeez. Yeah, I heard a couple of songs off John Petrucci's solo album. That was pretty good. Because I know Portnoy played on that. But yeah, I think we've got about time for just one more song, and then I'm going to wrap this up. Yeah, it's been a bit of a weird stream today. Yeah, a few things have gone wrong, unfortunately, so plenty of things for me to look into for the next time, but I do want to just give a quick shout out to the sponsor of the sponsor of the stream. I mean, I sound so weird when I say stuff like this because I don't usually have like sponsors and stuff like that, but I do have a sponsor of this for my streams and stuff, and that is Lalo.ai. You can see their name in the top corner up there. I don't know if I'm pointing into it. No, lower down. There it is. Basically, Lalo.ai is a website where I take any song, basically any song you can think of, you run it through there and it splits the stems for you. So then if you want it without vocals, it'll do that. If you want it without drums, like I have for these sessions, you know, when I'm pre-programming stuff in through my tablet, that is all without drums. So, and like 90% of what you're hearing is from Lalo.ai. And it's great, honestly. I absolutely love using their service because it's not that expensive, and they do it on like a minutes-based thing. So you just buy a certain amount of minutes. It's not a rolling subscription. So you just buy whatever you want to use, and then once it's run out, you can either buy more or you can not, basically. So yeah, it's like a pay-as-you-go type thing, and I think it's just such a lovely way of doing it. And like I say, it's not that expensive. They've got plenty of offers on and things like that. So if you are interested in that and you want to try and utilize it yourself, there is a link in the description, and I do get a little bit of a kickback from that. So if you do use it, I really do appreciate it. It does support the channel, so thank you very much for that. Obligatory stuff out of the way. Last thing I wanted to talk about are the Code Heads. You've been listening to them for this stream, and I do have a review coming out this Friday, and I've just been really impressed with them. I'm not going to give away, obviously, too much of the actual review itself, because I do go in depth with the sound and things like that. But yeah, I really do appreciate the fact that Code took a chance and was able to send me some of these heads at an artist discount, and I've been able to review these things for you. It's something I want to do more on this channel for you guys, is reviewing different bits of gear and getting your opinion on it as well. I want to kind of build this community of drum gear, nerding out, playing drums, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, if you aren't subscribed already, I really do hope that you will. I hope I've earned your subscription today. So please, thank you very much for supporting the channel. Thank you very much for coming on the stream. We're going to find one more song to go out with. And I think this will be a perfect one because we're going to go out with a smile on our faces.
I just woke up from a dream where you and I had to say goodbye. And I don't know what it all means, but since I survived I realized wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow, so I'ma love you every night like it's the last night, like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth was through, I wanna hold you just for a while and die with a smile. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you.
Lost in the words that we scream. I don't even wanna do this anymore, 'cause you already know what you mean to me. And our love's the only war worth fighting for.
Wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow, so I'ma love you every night like it's the last night, like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth was through, I wanna hold you just for a while and die with a smile.
If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you.
Right next to you.
Next to you.
Right next to you.
If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth was through,
I wanna hold you just for a while and die with a smile. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. I'd wanna be next to you.
I do like that song. I'm very, very much partial to that one. Try a quick go of Prove You Wrong. All right. Is it up on Spotify? Steve, you have to send me the drumless files, like the masters, the stems, without drums for some of these songs. And I can do like drum covers of them on my channel and stuff. I can do them on stream as well. Either that, I can put it through lol.ai. Doesn't really make it much difference. Right, Winter and Eden. That is a fantastic song. If anyone doesn't know, that is Prove You Wrong by Winter and Eden. And we have the keyboard player, Steve, in the chat. Steve Johnson. Fantastic song. Well done, guys, honestly. You and Vicky absolutely knocked it out of the park on that one. Over Behind Under. That's Chris, if I'm not mistaken, isn't it? But yeah, I've been playing, doing a bit of session work for Winter and Eden. That's one of the projects that I do. And honestly, I'm just absolutely over the moon that they have chosen me to kind of help them out with the EP and album that's, I think they're doing at some point soon. Oh, I'm knackered now. That's a lot of double bass. Yes, Chris. Thank you very much for joining us. Unfortunately, you are right at the end of the stream. This is it. I'm actually about to end it there, but I do appreciate you joining nonetheless. If you've got a request for me to do for maybe the next stream or something, let me know, and I'll try and get that done for you. But yeah, other than that, guys, thank you very much for joining me. I really, really do appreciate it. It was a bit of a rocky start with YouTube giving me a bit of a slap on the wrist. But other than that, yeah, I've had a really good time, and hopefully next time we might do something a little bit longer. Hopefully next time as well I'll have something a little bit more cohesive to actually do, because I kind of, I didn't quite get to plan this one quite as well as I normally do. So apologies for that. But other than that, thank you very much, guys, and I will bid thee farewell. All the best.